Hey everyone, if you're looking for a job right now, I get it. The whole process can feel like a total maze. But what if I told you that you're probably only seeing a tiny fraction of the jobs that are actually out there? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and show you where the rest of them are.
Does this sound familiar to you? You spend hours polishing your resume, you write that perfect custom cover letter, you hit submit, and then you hear absolutely nothing. It feels like you're just shouting into a digital void, right? It's so frustrating. But what if there's a much smarter way to do this?
So what is this smarter way? Well, it all starts with a huge but really simple realization. The best jobs, a lot of the time, they aren't even where you're looking. Most opportunities aren't on those giant job boards. They're in what we call the hidden job market. So what exactly is this hidden job market? It's not some secret club with a special handshake or anything like that. It's simply the huge number of jobs that companies fill without ever posting a public advertisement. Instead, they look at internal candidates, they get referrals from employees they already trust, and they tap into their professional networks.
And we're not talking about a small number of jobs here. Get this, experts estimate that a staggering 70%, some even say up to 80% of all jobs are filled this way. Just let that sink in for a second. If you're only applying to jobs you see online, you are fighting with everyone else for just a tiny little slice of the pie. So, the big question is, how do you get access? Well, it starts by understanding why companies do this in the first place. And trust me, it's actually really logical from their side of the table. Knowing their motivation is your key to unlocking these opportunities.
It really boils down to three main reasons. First, it saves them a ton of time and money. I mean, can you imagine having to screen thousands of online applications? Second, referrals are basically pre-screened. They come with a stamp of approval from an employee they already know and trust. And finally, some jobs are sensitive. Maybe they're replacing someone or it's part of a confidential project, so they need to be discreet.
So this is the most important part, the shift in your whole approach. The old way is reactive. You're just another application in a massive competitive pile, probably getting screened by some robot. The hidden market search, though, that's proactive. It's all about human connection. You stop being just another resume and you become a person, a potential solution.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually do this? Let's get right into the playbook. I'm going to walk you through three really powerful, actionable strategies to tap into this hidden market, starting right now.
First up, your network. And look, I don't mean just collecting a bunch of random contacts on LinkedIn. This is about building real, genuine connections with people in your field. It's about planting seeds that can seriously grow into amazing career opportunities down the road. And your network is probably way bigger than you think. Start with the people you already know. Old coworkers, classmates, they're a fantastic starting point. And hey, if you're a recent grad, your university's career center and alumni network are absolute gold mines. They exist to help you. And remember this key tip. When you set up an informational interview, the goal is to learn and build a relationship, not to ask for a job right there on the spot.
Now, when you get in front of these people, you have to be ready. That means having a really sharp elevator pitch. And it's not just about what you do, it's about the value you bring. Something like, hey, I'm a recent marketing grad who specializes in growing social media engagement for small businesses. It's quick, it's memorable, and it opens the door to a real conversation. Okay, our second strategy is all about being proactive. Don't sit around and wait for your dream company to post a job opening. Go to them directly. This shows so much initiative and genuine interest, and it immediately makes you stand out from everybody else.
Here's how you do it. First, make a list of companies you really admire. Then, find the hiring manager or the head of the department you're interested in on LinkedIn and send them a direct message or a letter of interest. The absolute key here, and I can't stress this enough, is to frame your message around how you can help them, not what they can do for you.
This quote right here is a perfect example. Notice what it's doing. It's not saying, hey, do you have any jobs for me? No, it's identifying a potential problem the company might have, and it's offering a solution. You're positioning yourself as a problem solver from the very first hello. That's how you start a real conversation.
And our final strategy kind of flips the whole script. Instead of you hunting for the jobs, you make it easy for the jobs and the recruiters to find you. You basically want to become a magnet for all these hidden opportunities.
So how do you do that? Well, first, get your LinkedIn profile totally filled out with all the right keywords. Recruiters are searching those keywords all day long. A personal portfolio or a website is an amazing way to actually show your work. And you know what?
Don't underestimate the power of temp work, contract gigs, or even volunteering. It gets your foot in the door and lets you prove how valuable you are firsthand.
So you put in all this work. What's the real payoff? Let's talk about the incredible advantages that come from mastering the hidden job market. Because this isn't just about finding your next job. It's about building a whole new way to manage your entire career.
I mean, let's just break down the benefits. You face so much less competition, which just skyrockets your chances. You're not limited to what's posted online, so your options just explode. You get to be intentional and go after the companies you actually want to work for. And maybe most importantly, you're building a powerful network that's going to be an asset for your entire career.
So I'll leave you with this thought. The odds are incredibly high that your perfect next job is not on a job board right now. It's out there waiting inside someone's network. So the only real question is, who is the first person you're going to connect with today? Is it an old classmate? A former boss? Go make that connection.